Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my loves. So thank you to those who are tuning into this live. For everyone who's catching it after, thank you for watching. But let's see what is going on for you guys in love. Now, I am not going to be putting months or anything on my videos. You know, you guys can always see when I'm posting. It'll show you the date that I posted, but it's just for right now, this time, whenever you watch it, whenever you need to see it, okay? Whatever time you need the message. All right, guys? All right, my lovely lions. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leo signs, okay? Hello, everyone. And keep in mind, guys, that the energy here could be transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you, okay? All right. So what is the energy in love when it comes to Leos? Let's start with these oracle cards first. What is the energy around Leo and love? And then we'll jump into the actual reading. Let's get at least 3 cards here. You guys got Don't Stop. Compromise. Let's get one more card here. No need to worry, okay? And what do we have at the bottom of the deck here? We have big happy changes, all right? So there's something I definitely see you guys saying yes to, and it could be something that may have been unlikely for some of you guys, but it's something where there might be a compromise that has to happen, Leo, but it's something that brings in something much greater, okay? Why are these cards here? What is the energy in love? We have the 3 of Swords. The Devil card in the reverse. And we have the 9 of Cups, all right? There is something disheartening here, Leo, that I don't feel it made you happy at all. You had to remove yourself from something that was very toxic, and now I see so much happiness and fulfillment coming in. I see your cup, you know, really in a place where it's overflowing right now, all right? But I think somebody was upset to let something go, whether that was you or someone else. But whatever this was, I feel that it was really bad judgment, and I feel like there were things here that either you were not aware of or the person around you was not aware of, okay? For a lot of you, whatever this thing is that you're letting go, it's still kind of lingering in your life in some way, shape, or form, whether it's physically there or just a thought in your mind, okay? We have the 9 of Wands reversed, Fool card in the reverse. We have the Judgment card in the reverse, and we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So something here was just too unstable. You know, Spirit is saying that you guys would have hit a lot of roadblocks had you kept on that path. Okay, it was just way too unstable. It wasn't a good idea, and it's probably not a good idea to even try to go back to this thing in the future. Okay, when you guys have the Judgment card in the reverse, it's like, okay, this is a bad idea, and the final judgment is that we're not going back to it. Okay. So let's keep that in mind, and let's get into this actual reading with the past, present, and future. All right. So what is going on in love for you guys, past, present, and future, for my lovely lions? What is going on for my lovely lions? Get at least 9 cards here. Okay. We have, all right. We have the past down, so let's get the present and future. Okay. I'm getting the story here. Okay, you guys needed a change, and you're going for that change, and it will be rewarding. All right, one more card, Spirit. All right. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is the 10 of Wands. It was just too heavy. You can only take on so much load before you have to put the load down and you can't carry it anymore. All right. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and we have the Star card here. Okay. At this point, guys, and remember that this could be vice versa. So if it's not you, it could be the other person involved. But regardless of who it is, I think that at this point, someone is not even feeling the loss of something because it was just too heavy. It's like when you try to work with something, but you get pushed to the point where it's just like, you know what? I'm out of this. Like, I don't even want to deal with this. I'm not going to lose sleep at night because I have more peace when I'm not around this. So something was just too heavy and you just didn't want to carry that. Like your only wish was to have peace. So there's a conflict that I see that you guys definitely had to drop. And look at what happens when you drop it. You have the 3 of Cups. You have the 10 of Cups. And here it's called perspective, but this is the Judgment card, okay? You have the Judgment card upright. So you dropped something that was very heavy and it puts you to the place where now there's something that you're celebrating. Now there's something that you're happy about. So maybe it's new love that comes in and you're celebrating it. Maybe you're taking this time to just spend time with friends and just living it up, okay? Living the best life that you can. But some burden that you dropped definitely leads to something good. So let's look at your past, guys. The first card that we have here, we have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay. But I feel that someone here had to speak on something where it's like, look, I know what the truth of this is. Okay. I know what the truth of this is. And I have to accept the fact that, you know, things have to work in a certain way. Thank you so much for the 149, Bonnie. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Why is this Princess of Cups here? You have the 7 of Wands. Ooh. I'll get that stuff in a second, guys. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn specifically. Excuse me while I get this, guys. All right. And I'll look at the cards that dropped in a moment. Let's see what this is. But I think that you guys were dealing with a situation where it's like, look, I have to be realistic. I think that whether it was you or someone else, someone was trying to come off in a very patient way, a very nurturing way, like a very loving way. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Fool card, and the 9 of Pentacles. So you guys took another path because I always talk about the Leo switch. How you guys sometimes could have a moment where you're kind of just fed up with everything and you just kind of close the door on it and no one really gets an explanation. In some cases, not saying all of you do that, but it's like no one gets an explanation. You just walk away because you need that peace. Okay. I think that you really tried to go about something in a peaceful way because you were just done. So you're here being honest, like, look, I think that I should do my own thing. You know, I don't think that this is working out and I think that there's more to life. That's what it comes down to. I think there's more to life. Why is this 4 of Cups here in the reverse? 10 of Wands. You've accepted the fact that something is just too much of a burden. Queen of Wands in the reverse, and someone had you fucked up. There's no other way to say it. Someone had you fucked up. Okay. And I think that there may have been people, whether it was you or somebody else, that could have been in denial for a while. It's like when someone kind of sees the ending of something coming, but they don't want to let it go. Okay. So someone saw the truth of something, but they were having a hard time swallowing that truth pill. All right. Why is this High Priestess in the reverse? The Devil card. Someone knew something was toxic. Okay. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So someone knows that something is toxic. You also know that at the same time that you're realizing this, you're establishing something for yourself that is going to bring in a shitload of abundance for you, whether that be in money, love, sex, whatever. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Okay. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, wealth. Okay. So you guys are onto something new. It's something that's very promising. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn involved. Or this could be something, again, that has to do with money. So you guys know something has to go. You know it's a burden, but you know that you already have something else lined up. And it's something, very, very exciting for you. All right. Now, in the present moment, we have the Eight of Wands, the Empress in the reverse, and the Death card. Okay. Your main energy here, guys, is the Empress card in the reverse. This is the center card. This is what everything's going to tie into. Your thing is that something just needs to go. That is the main thing. Like, I can no longer have this in my life, and I will do what I need to do. So even if someone's calling you and talking to you and saying, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? It's like, look, I already told you. This is done. All right? This is completely done here. Why is this Eight of Wands here for the present moment? We have the Emperor in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I see that as you. I feel like someone is hitting somebody else with the, oh, baby, but I could change. I could be this person for you. I could be the best person for you. But it's just like, chill. Like, didn't somebody tell you that I'm a Leo? So it's like, if you want to be with me, you need to be on some Emperor or some Empress shit. And right now, thank you, Stephanie, for the 3. You're coming at me with some bullshit. Okay? You say that you're strong enough to do what you need to do to be in my life. But it's just all words. It's all games and words. That's all it is. There's something that's trying to be presented to you right now, but you guys just aren't interested. And then on top of that, your life is taking off. Okay? I think that there's 2 energies here. I think that someone is very excited about the way that their life is taking off. And someone could feel very upset because they don't feel like they can keep up. Or they don't feel like they can be part of this. Why is this Empress card in the reverse? We have the Fool card, okay? Beginnings. You guys are ready for something new, okay? You guys have the Princess of Discs. Oh my God, I almost said dicks. Well, I just said. But Princess of Discs, all right? So what you guys are building, it's not something that you're just throwing yourself in. Like, you're just throwing yourself in. You're testing the waters a bit, okay? And that's normal. But with the direction that you guys are taking, and this being a love reading, it is either going to be, I'm going to say one of 3 things, okay? But I really just want to say one of 2. The one of 2 things I would have primarily said is, 1, this is going to be someone completely new in your life. Or 2, this is going to be someone that you know, but that you've never crossed that line of intimacy with them. So it's like, maybe it's that person that, you passed on your way to work. You guys say hi. It's always been very platonic, very cordial. And now they're just like, hey, they stop you. Hey, look, I know this is random, but are you free Friday? Can I take you out? Okay. The third thing that this could be, guys, and this, in my opinion, is the least likely one, but if it resonates with you, take it in. This will be something where you could be with someone but the entire dynamic and aspect of the relationship would be completely new. For example, let's say you're like me, you're in your 30s, right? And you reconnect with someone that you had a crush on when you guys were 14 or 15. That could be this. Because obviously you guys aren't going to be the same way you were 14, 15 years ago, okay? You're going to have a whole new dynamic. You own homes, you own cars, you own businesses. We're not on no little kid shit, making out in the backseat of the car, hoping that our parents are going to not catch us, okay? So it would be completely different. So if it's something where it's someone that you already know, it's going to be a completely new dynamic. It can't be the same shit, okay? And lastly, we have the Death card for the present moment. So let's see why this is here. But you guys are really taking off in this direction. It's like you're taking slow, but you're taking your time, but it's also taking off. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Strength card in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. So I don't like sugarcoating, guys, and I want to be very honest about this. I think that there's something that you're obviously very, very done with. But you know how I say that there's this new direction you're going in? Anytime, me specifically, and where do I have Leo in my chart? I think I'm South Node Leo. But when it comes to new shit, especially relationships, especially if I really like you, I'm not going to want to tell the world right away. Because what happens when we post somebody? That's when the shit starts happening. It's like it's peaceful until the world knows that you have them. So for a lot of you, you go into something new, but it's possible it could come out. Okay, it's going to be a very powerful energy where it could come to light. And I think that there's going to be people who feel unstable by this, and maybe you feel unstable with the way you transitioned into this new thing. But I feel that somebody's going to be very hurt over this, but you're kind of just there like, look, I'm sorry. Like, it had to be done. You know, I had to move on. I had to move on. But whether you want this to or not, I think it could come out. Okay? And you guys naturally have a very strong energy. Okay? So even if you have the best poker face in the world, you know, I always feel like there's no room you could put me in with two people. Like, let's say there's 20 people in the room, and it's like, hey, Lisette, there's two people in this room that are head over heels in love with one another. I'm not going to tell you who they are, and they're going to act like they don't know each other. I will be able to tell you who those two people are. Like that. And I feel like for a lot of you, it could be something like that. I wasn't trying to tell everybody, but like, bro, I love you, you know? So it could be some shit like that. But it's going to be something very powerful, and I don't think the world's going to be 100% ready for what it is that comes out, okay? The world's not going to be 100% there with you, but you got to do what makes you happy. So I see you guys in a place where there's going to be a lot of shit that you kind of have to defend yourself from, and if anything, shit talking is the worst of it. But you're about to find, you know, some sort of breakthrough, okay? So let's see what happens as this continues. All right. So the first card that you guys have for the future, we have the Two of Wands, King of Wands in the reverse, and the Sun card. All right. Now, when the King of Wands comes out reverse, it'll be someone who has kind of like sloppy behavior, someone who's kind of an asshole, or someone who's a player. In this case, I think that you find something that is good for you, or someone finds something that is good for them, but someone may look at you as a player. Okay? It could be something where it's like that ex who's entitled to you, but they're not with you, so they can't tell you what to do. Okay? But you guys find something that is a huge, huge blessing. It's everything you want and more. So why is this card here? Let's find out. Let's start with the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Someone, I feel like it's going to be the scenario of like, Leo, why aren't you talking to me? Like, I don't understand. I texted you 27 times. You haven't responded to one text. Like, why aren't you texting me? And then the person's like, oh, fuck. That's why they weren't texting me. They were with somebody else. Or they were doing something else. So the reason as to why something isn't working out, like whatever might have been kept secret, and I think you guys just kept a secret because it was your business. It wasn't anyone else's business to know. I think that something comes out and someone's just like, okay, that's why I couldn't build. But you're just like, look, like I'm so happy and this is a path that actually makes sense. So it's like, if you truly love me, you'll let me be happy. And that's the most difficult thing about love. And that's what people have to understand. Like if I truly, truly love a person, I want them to be happy. Even if that happiness has shit to do with me. Okay? I am mature enough to let somebody go. Okay? And honestly, I think when someone loses, you know, feelings for me, it's kind of a turn off for me too. So I lose feelings for them. Okay? There's way too many people in this world that would want to take me on a date for me to be stressed out about someone who doesn't. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So why is this King of Wands here in the reverse? We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups. That's what it is, Leo. You guys find something that it's like, ooh, I really want to explore this. This is fulfilling. This makes me feel very good. It could have to do with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio specifically, but you guys are just following your heart. You're doing what makes you feel good. You're doing what brings you healing. You're doing what is right. I just see someone following their heart and someone saying, oh, you're such a fucking player. I'm not a player because I don't want to fucking be with you. What kind of fucking shit is that? You know? Dead ass, guys, and this is where a little bit of my Leo comes out, but someone, and this was recently, they're like, you're a fucking slut. And they called me that because I did not want to go out with them. How am I a slut for not wanting to sleep with you? Isn't that the opposite of a slut? Don't sluts sleep with everybody? Like, come on now. So this is something where I think someone's really just going to be out of pocket with you. You know, it's not something where you're actually doing something wrong. It's just, it's wrong because you're not doing what they wanted. But if anybody knows a Leo, you know, the king of the jungle isn't told what to do. Okay? It's just the king of the fucking jungle or the queen of the jungle. So make sure that you guys stay in that position. And here you guys are. You have the Sun card here as your last card for the future. So a huge blessing. This is a Leo card here. So, you know, that's definitely a good omen. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords and we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. You guys are living in a huge blessing, but there's part of you that could kind of be looking at your front door, hoping that the past doesn't try knocking on it. That's really what I'm sensing. I sense that you find something that's so good and it's just like, yo, I love this right now, but my ex is such a crazy bitch and I just hope she does not pop up at the fucking door right now. Like, I am in such a good place. I just hope they don't try to pop up on no crazy shit because they're going to be hit with Trump's wall, you know? They're going to be hit with a wall that well, I'm not going to say that they can't get through because we could get through that wall, you know what I'm saying? But they're going to be hit with a wall that they can't get through. So it's like someone's breaking their heart all over again. Okay? That's why when someone says to me, hey, I don't want to talk to you, I'm moving on, like it's over, I will block, out of sight, out of mind. That is my go-to. I think that it is so fucking, what's the word for masochistic? It is so masochistic, guys, to look up ex's shit. Like, if you break up with me, you're dead to me. Okay? I'm not going to do that to myself. If I'm having a good day, why in the fucking world am I going to pull up your Instagram and see the new person that you're dating and now I'm crying when I was having a good day? Like, I'm just not going to put myself through that. You know what I'm saying? So this is something where someone's like, ooh, I feel like Leo's doing something else. Let me make a fake account. Let me check out what Leo's doing here, 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 and here. And then they're all destroyed and they come to you crying with snot out of their nose and you're just like, who the fuck told you to look? All right? Like they say in Spanish, lo que busca encuentran. If you look, you will find. All right? Okay, guys. So let's get into the advice portion. If this is resonating with you guys so far, there is a link in the description below to donate. I also have an Amazon list there if you guys want to donate any of those items for my home. And you guys can find me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I'm also on Twitter, Bruja. And the last thing I will say, guys, is, you know, it's gotten better now, but I had a lot of people pretending to be me, reaching out to people saying, hey, do you want a reading? My website in the description below my YouTube readings is the only place you can get a reading. I don't use WhatsApp. I don't message people. So if you get that, just report the person because they're just trying to scam you. Okay? All right. So what is the overall advice here for my lovely lions? But you guys definitely have strong love coming in. We have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups here. We have the Judgment card in the reverse. And we have the Star card in the reverse. You lost faith in something because this something was not bringing you peace. Okay? It was bringing you way too much conflict. I think that this is something where there was a lot of fighting. So you coming out of something pushes you into something new. But there's a chapter of your past that needs to be left in the past for you to find the success with the Six of Wands here. Okay? It wasn't going to work. You had to choose between your person or your peace. Okay? Peace is always going to win. Nobody in this world is worth me stressing over, especially if I choose you. Like, if it's your kid or something, obviously if your kid's an asshole, you got to deal with your kid. They're being an asshole, but whatever, you birthed that child, you know? But if it's like a lover or a friend, get the fuck out of here. People think I'm such a bitch because I don't respond when people come to me with drama, but I'm just like, I get to choose you, and I don't choose you, so I'm not going to throw my Pokemon ball. I'm going to leave it in my pocket for a better catch. Fuck out of here. All right. We have the Four of Swords. And I don't think that this is something, Leo, that you dropped drastically. I think that this was a long time coming. Thank you so much for the 1999. And with this Hierophant here, guys, now you're on your life path. Spirit is saying, because you let this go, you are on your life path. I repeat, because you let someone go or something go, you are on your life path. So that's what you were weighing out. You or my life path? You or my life path? It's fucking crazy if they thought they were going to win. You know what I'm saying? So you chose your life. You chose the path for you over anything else. So I don't want you guys to feel bad for having this peace. If someone's just like, oh, fuck you, you're a piece of shit because now you're happy and I'm not part of it. They have some things they need to get through. We can't take everything personally. All right, you don't owe everybody the most of all these explanations, you know? Because again, I feel like this is something where it was a long time coming and it had to happen. Okay, so now you're putting it into action, and with you, now that you're teaching the universe what you want and what you won't accept, the universe is like, oh, you just told me you wanted better, boom, and you have it. All right, so it was your life path, guys, or them. But I see a very, very strong love coming in, and it's something that keeps you at peace. It's not something where you're fighting and, you know, throwing shit out windows and you know, keying up cars. Like, no, this is peace. This is being able to, you know, be in silence with a person in the same room for 2 hours, and it's not awkward at all because, you know, love doesn't need to be spoken on. It's there, and you know it, and you're comfortable. So it was needed, all right? So just know that you guys are on the right path. Don't let anyone throw you off of that, okay? All right, my loves. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your likes, for your subscriptions. I'm going to keep doing live, so if you guys want to catch this, make sure that your notifications are on. I love you, Leo. Take care, guys.